In 2013, there were 92,727 children in care, combined with 88,000 in 2010. More foster families are needed urgently. You do not need to be married or own your own home to provide a loving foster home. Of all the UK children in care, approximately 80% live with foster families. This is the main reason why council and fostering agencies are in urgent need for more foster families. For children in foster care, foster families can provide a loving home in which they can thrive. However, there are simply not enough foster carers in the UK, and unfortunately there are many reasons why people do not register for this worthwhile cause.
Could you tell us a bit more about the history of the Fitzgerald fostering?
So we'll have been going 10 years this year. So we started in July 2007. We both work together in the local authorities, which is Leslie in fostering, me in child protection work, and that's where we came up with the idea to set up a fostering agency. In reality, it wasn't a going concern as a fostering agency until 2011?
2011, yeah.
2011, so it took 4 years to get it to what you would know as a fostering agency and what your mum would know as a fostering agency.
Every year, 14% of foster care workforce will leave. These carers and workers need to be replaced in order to ensure that a child will be supported and loved. Council and foster agencies need carers to register now.
Why do you think more people should become foster carers?
I think there are a number of vulnerable children who need care, and if people are able to provide that for them, that's a good thing to do for everyone.
People get a lot out of it. It's rewarding.
Yeah.
You know, it's a valuable thing to do.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do, but the rewards are really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
And you know, it can be very challenging, but as Jane said, the rewards are really good. You know, when you see a child get something from that and be able to move on and be successful because of the care that they've been given at that point, that's a huge motivation to carry on.
We have been fostering for 5.5 years in total.
What inspired you to become a foster carer?
I had quite a difficult childhood myself, and I looked after all my siblings when I was young, and I had 3 children of my own, and they grew up and left, and we were still young, and we thought, well, we can do something for others, I suppose. That was it, really.
A child enters the care system every 22 minutes. Put it this way, it is quite a shocking fact. Imagine how frightened a child is to be separated from its parents and their home that he or she knows. However, despite the situation, a child will generally be upset when it's been taken into care. Foster carers can work to give a child a sense of security and love. Seeing a child thrive is something that most foster carers will tell you that is the most rewarding part of their job. It's also why they would never consider doing anything else. So how would you say fostering benefits you and your family?
I would say it benefits us all hugely in so many different ways, and too much to go into really, but everybody benefits from every child we've had, and would just make your children have a different viewpoint on other children and the way life affects them, makes them less selfish, and for the younger children helps them to teach and learn, and we all benefit, and we all see them growing and becoming their own person, and independent children too.
We get to meet really interesting people. We get to nurture young people and hopefully help them enjoy life a bit more and have a real... Somebody's making faces at me. I don't know what else. How do we benefit? We just learn more about ourselves, I suppose, as well as a family.
The number of children in foster care who went on to be adopted was 4,724 in 2013, compared with 3,698 in 2010. Councils and agencies will work with foster families to try return the foster children to their parents where appropriate. However, there will be times when this is just not possible, and for young children especially, adoption is the next step.
My name is Kristen, I'm 12 years old.
Hello, my name is Will and I'm 11 years old.
My name is Desiree and I'm 18 years old and I've been in foster care for about 13 years now.
My name is Jack, I'm 13 years old and I don't know how long I've been in foster care.
I'm Christopher. I'm 18 years old and I've been in foster care for 13 years.
Brown, I'm 17 years old. I've been in foster care since I was born.
There are approximately 52,500 foster families in the UK. However, this is not enough. With so many children requiring care, there are often not enough foster families to cater for their needs. What do you like about it?
I like that you get different people and it's like you get to see who they are, and when you get to know them, it's really, really good.
What's good about it?
It's like good about it is, I would say, like you see people a lot, like on the streets. Like when one of them comes into your house, it's really nice to meet them and get used to knowing them.
On the 31st of March 2014, 55 of the children in foster care in England were boys and 45% were girls. Foster carers can specify the type of child that they feel more comfortable fostering. Some foster carers would prefer to have boys, for example, because their own children were all boys and they feel that they would have more experience dealing with boys, and vice versa. It is also possible to specify an age group that you would prefer to foster. It's not only married people who foster. Approximately 19% of foster carers are single and are doing a great job at providing a loving home for a young child in care.